Hello and welcome our blood viewers to RTD's News English Edition. As usual, we begin tonight's news with the major and top highlights. Let's follow. Promoting the development of tourism in the interior regions. Tourism and decentralization. And on the international scene, the Ebola outbreak in Ecuador is under control according to the WHO. Those were our major top highlights. Welcome back to our newsroom, our beloved viewers. A strong delegation led by the Minister of Trade and Tourism, Mr. Mohamed Warsama, and his colleague, Minister of Decentralization, Mr. Qasim Harun, went to Arta. The visit of this delegation to Arta follows the tour started in the north in the framework of promoting the development of tourism in the interior regions. In order to share ideas and support development in the interior regions, the Minister of Trade and Tourism, together with the Minister of Decentralization, held a consultation meeting in the Regional Council of Arta with the prefect, the president of the Regional Council of Arta, and the traders and managers of tourist sites in Arta. After the meeting held at the headquarters of the Regional Council of Arta, the Minister of Trade and Tourism and the Minister of Decentralization, Mr. Qasim Harun, visited the beach of Arta. The delegation visited the various sites of the beach of Arta, such as the premises of the Association of Young Fishermen of Arta, located at the edge of the beach, as well as the various tourist assets of the beach of Arta. Designed for those who love diving, Arta Beach is a destination for a better relaxation. Swimming in the wonderful waters of the clear sea, Arta Beach has many types of fish that populate the local waters. The beach of Arta is Pebble Beach. It is surrounded by the mountains and has an impressive drop-off where you can see beautiful multicolored fish and sometimes even whale sharks. In addition to the beach, the city of Arta has various tourist sites and hotels that welcome tourists who come to Arta. Remember that this tour will continue in the district of Dakhil and Ali Sibeh. The Minister of Decentralization, Mr. Qasim Harun, said in his interview that the development of tourism in the regions is part of the policy of decentralization and was pleased to accompany his colleagues in tourism. For his part, the Minister of Trade and Tourism gave us his impressions on his tour in Arta and was pleased with the welcome that the Arta people gave him and the accompanying delegation. Moving on to the Ministry of Digital Economy in collaboration with Smart Africa closed this weekend at the Sheraton the work of a workshop on the awareness of the potential of cloud services. This workshop brought together the entire ecosystem of data center and cloud ranging from the public sector to the private sector who are the beneficiaries and operators of cloud services. The Ministry of Digital Economy and Innovation thanked the partners of the Ministry, Smart Africa, and the stakeholders who actively participated in the exchange. The objective of the workshop was to federate as widely as possible the Djibouti ecosystem concerned. It will have helped, to better understand the challenges and opportunities that the cloud can present and to be able to integrate it, not only from a technical point of view, but also with a commercial, financial, and economic approach. The Ministry of Digital Economy intends to pursue the objective to the cycle to popularize these opportunities. This workshop is only the first of a long series to come. The finals of the Great School competitions organized this Saturday, May 14, at the Jama' Yusuf High School and the Technical High School of Gabot saw the participation of all the schools of the capital and the regions who qualified for this final phase of this great national competition. All the inspectors and pedagogical advisors were present to supervise and evaluate the different competitions and students' performers in order to select the winners of this 2022 edition of the Great School competition. Talk show or questions for young champions. It should be noted that this 2022 edition is characterized by new competitions in the form of projects, models, and innovations that the students present and defend against a jury of subject specialists who evaluate them on the basis of grades and per established scale.
labada tobnaad guulta ma gaadhnay horumarka tacliinteena guulta ma weeye taariikhda labaatanka guulta ma weeye tacaabiyo hawlo galay guulta ma weeye wuxuu tarayo gaasho taariikhda umarage wuxuu taray ismaaciil guulta ma weeyaan.
It should be recalled that the major school competitions organized each year since 2017 by MENFOB contribute greatly to the quality of student learning because they are underpinned by the school programs and they create evolution among students who learn differently. The results of this competition have revealed that the efforts made by PENFOP have borne fruit. On the one hand, by revealing the winners have been able to win prizes at the international competition, such as the Olympiad of the French language of the Djibouti Republic competition. But the students also impressed the juries of the MENFOP officials with their innovation projects in line with the issues of the century, such as renewable energies, environmental protection, ecology, and food independence, and developed most often with recycled materials. This event, coordinated by School Life Inspectorate in collaboration with all the entities of the MENFOP, is in line with the annual flagship actions of the MENFOP. The Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training congratulates the winners, all the people who took part in this event, as well as the organizers. The Djibouti Agency for Social Development organized in the large meeting room of the headquarters of the Regional Council of the City of Ali Sibih an exhibition of its achievements among the population of Asajok in the field of infrastructure. Mahdi Muhammad told the participants that his institution, under the supervision of MAS, has installed Ali Ade College, a health center in the community room. The electrification of the village and the health center are among the projects carried out in the locality of Hulhul in the region of Ali Sibih. As far as the capital city of this region is concerned, in terms of supplies, ADDS has carried out several projects focused particularly in the field of education, health, agriculture, and environment. In other aspect, the Director General of ADDS, Mahdi Muhammad Jami, emphasized the entrepreneurship program set up by the institution to promote the employability of young people in Ali Sibih. These achievements include access to basic social services, access to healthcare, promotion of self-employability with youth and women, socio-economic infrastructure, and market facilities carried out over the past 10 years. All these projects are designed to improve the living conditions of the population of the Ali Sibih region. 4 projects in progress: construction of a training center for Asajok women in the old train station in front of the prefecture of the region. The official launch of the second phase of vaccination activities against COVID-19 participated in this event the region, namely the prefect, the vice president of the regional council, senior officials of the Ministry of Health, as well as the staff of WHO. The meeting was held with the Orcas neighborhoods, women officials of the deconstructed services, and massive women involved in Tajora. During the meeting, the different speakers emphasized the need to be vaccinated in order to put an end to the disease, which has going on for almost 3 years. This campaign will last 3 months, and the teams will travel throughout the region of Tajora to vaccinate as many people as possible. A great religious meeting started in Tajora in PK9 from 12 May to 15 May, where every year thousands of faithful people come from everywhere in Ethiopia, Somalia, and from the 4 corners of the country and from outside, recalling the purpose of this intense 3-day preaching event in order to encourage Muslims to follow the teachings of Islam in their daily lives in full compliance with the Quran and the Sunnah. Under the auspices of the Djibouti Federation of Taekwondo, the club called Tiger of Djibouti organized a ceremony of passage of rank for its young girls and boys members. The ceremony took place in the multi-purpose room of the Stade El Hajj Hassan Goulet at Abtidon in the presence of members of the steering committee, parents of young winners, noting in passing that Taekwondo differs from other martial arts, especially in its form, by the high degree of specialization of its practitioners and kicking techniques. This discipline has been included in the program of the Summer Olympics since the year 2000. Finally, the ceremony was closed by the awarding of rank certificates and belts to the young people who have satisfied the tests and who have behaved according to the rules and spirit of Taekwondo, but also the values inherent in martial arts such as humility, respect, tolerance, and honesty. Moving on towards the international scene now, the epidemic broke out just over 2 weeks ago in the city of Makanda, the capital of Equator province, and has so far claimed 3 lives. But according to Dr. Mori Kiara, who's in charge of the response to the epidemic at WHO, there have been no new cases since May 4th, which is an encouraging situation. Well, by this, our blog viewers, we conclude tonight's news edition. Thank you for being with us and make sure to tune in later for more. Have a wonderful evening and thank you once again for joining us. Take care.